All right, welcome back to Cincinnati Connection. Americans are getting more into the business of building businesses, but that can prove to be no easy feat. So there is a business seminar to help you jumpstart that business. Say that so many times in a row. Here to tell us what you can expect is a good friend of Cincinnati Connection, Cain. He's a financial expert at Abundance University and one of the organizers of this building business seminar. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I see you have your book, Money Seeds. If you don't have it, that's the one to have to get all of the business tips, right?
Yes. So the principles in this book, whether it's personal finance or business finance, it can help you get to your next level, whatever that is.
So we were just having a conversation about people tend to have the idea of how to start a business, how to build a business. I mean, what exactly, they're looking for, what they're hoping to do, but nobody knows how to kind of make that jump off. Is that what we're expecting at this seminar?
Sure. So we're going to have really these different sections, right? The first one is, what actually are you after, right? When we talk about business, what is the goal of the business? Who are you trying to impact? What does the day-to-day look like for that business? And then when we talk about, well, how am I going to pay for this? Then we start to talk about funding. We start to talk about starting small. And a lot of times people don't build a business because they're so focused on taking that leap of faith by leaving their job to build the business, right?
Okay, so speak on that. Okay, here's my thing. I've heard this so many times of the people who say you need to leave your 9 to 5 so you can take that leap. And I've heard, for some people, I'm not gonna follow you. It's successful, I guess. But what is your take on that?
My take is, before you can take a leap, take a step.
Okay.
That's what we really need to go to, because it's not just gonna be customers lining up once you take the leap, right?
Yeah.
So you need to take the steps of faith for your business to where maybe get you some clientele, get you, a marketing campaign, and see how people respond to the business. And then you can see how to actually grow it in a manner where you can then replace your income, but don't forget about taxes.
Yeah.
Because taxes usually come out before we get paid. But once you take that leap and you just have a business, taxes come after.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure we manage our money. And that's what we'll be talking about at the seminar, as well as setting up your business accounts.
Yeah.
Multiple accounts, to where you have your profit account, you have your operating expenses, you have your, compensation for yourself, because you have to pay yourself. And then also having, that contingency fund, if you will. So we'll be talking about how to do that. This is in partnership with First Financial Bank, the Roseline branch. So we'll have people there that can actually,
help you find the business.
Yeah, help you with it. And then also business credit as well, because we have to understand that business credit works differently than personal credit, but personal credit is a big factor on how your business credit is even built.
Okay, so how does business credit work differently?
Business credit works differently because, again, it first goes off of your personal credit, so you got to make sure you get that together.
Okay.
But then also business credit, you have to make sure you're using that to really build the business and not just buy things, right? I know you want a new computer. I know you want to do Facebook ads, but is that worth a loan or using a credit card? Or is that something you can do with money that you make from actual customers and then use that to buy like things or employ people to scale up the business? So I always say, of course, one of the principles in the book is, if cash is king, credit is the ace. I'm only using the ace if I'm playing spades to actually win. So I need to only use my credit when I'm guaranteeing I'm going to win.
Okay, so how did this partnership come about with you and First Financial? Did you guys have a conversation about what you're seeing in the business community?
Yeah, so not only seeing in the business community, just seeing in our communities, period, right? You said a lot of people in America are looking to start the business. So we want to be able to provide a place, a safe haven, where even if you don't know, it's okay, right? And you don't feel shameful because you're, however many years old and you don't know how, because they're not teaching us this. They're teaching us how to, manage somebody else's business. They're not teaching us how to grow our own.
Exactly.
So that's kind of how the partnership came about, was seeing what can we do for the community, and with their resources from the banking end, and then with my expertise from a teaching perspective and getting people in the seminar space then we can do some really good things in the city.
So tell me this, what is the biggest mistake that you see business owners make, or those who are entrepreneurs attempting to, build their business? What's the biggest mistake? And usually some people would say this is financial. What is the biggest mistake they make when it comes to starting it off?
I think the biggest mistake is not solidifying who you're going after, right? So if you market to everybody, nobody will come. But you have to create a target market that you're gonna really focus in on to build your business with and learn how to grow that relationship. And in the book, we talk about sowing seeds, right? So the second part of that is they get comfortable once they get clients and they start making money, then they don't start going after new clients. So you have to build that pipeline. I don't care if you're in a restaurant business. I don't care if you're doing consultant work. I don't care if you're doing, a beauty salon. You have to build the pipeline, because a good problem to have is having too many clients.
Yeah.
But we don't get to that point because we get so satisfied with the little money that we do make. We're not growing it in a way to be able to employ others. And we need to learn how to build businesses to employ our next generation, because it's getting harder and harder to find decent paying jobs in our own communities. We need decent paying jobs. We don't just need any jobs. We need the decent paying ones where you can actually make a living and not just live paycheck to paycheck.
All right, so we want to make sure that everybody gets over to this seminar, because this is going to be a good one. When is it happening, and do we have to sign up? Is it free?
Sure, so it's free. You don't have to pay for anything, including parking.
Okay.
It is going to be September 19th, so it's a Wednesday, evening, 6:30 p.m. at 1776 Mentor Avenue. It's the HCDC building out in Norwood. So again, it's free. We're covering everything. And if you come out, you'll actually get a free copy of the Money Seeds 30 Financial Principles book. So I hope to see you there.
All right, you will enjoy the book. I have it at home. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Back in a sec. Well, thanks so much for joining us this week on Cincinnati Connection. A lot of good interviews today. If you missed that, just go to our website, fox19now.com, and look under the Cincinnati Connection tab, or you can check out the entire show on my YouTube channel, Sharice Gibson. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.